Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 3rd, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning way earlier than I wanted to, but it wasn't that bad because of daylight savings time. It seemed like it was earlier than it was because it fell back, so had a little bit of that whole, like, what time is it? Like, what's going on? But yeah, so got daylight savings time figured out, all that good fun stuff. Got up, ended up heading upstairs to the galley, grabbed myself all my watermelon and pineapple, had myself a nice little breakfast, and then basically headed back down, sit outside to enjoy the weather and watch the port authorities and whatnot doing things, that moving stuff in and out of the ship and all that good fun stuff. So hanging out there eating my fruit and just having a good old breakfast. Watched a security guard with one of the, not sure if it was a bomb dog or drug dog, walk over and let the dog take a big old dump right in the little tiny grass median and then not pick it up. So apparently bomb dogs and drug dogs poop doesn't carry disease and stuff, so they can just leave it anywhere they want. And I almost yelled at the guy from the ship. I was like, man, that's a good chance, like, he's like weird, like works with the TSA type or the import, authorities and stuff, and they have the right to like aimlessly search you whenever they want to be a dickhead. And most likely, if you're not willing to pick up your dog poop, you're probably not the most savory of receiving criticism from somebody on a cruise ship. So didn't yell him, although it was hard for me not to. It really was. I almost like hid behind the post and like yelled, but I'm like, that's a bitch ass move. So would never say anything to anyone that I wouldn't stand up and say it to their face and all that good stuff. So had to honor that, but I thought this guy is probably not the best personality to possibly risk taking that chance with somebody who has that much authority and power that can ruin my life, at least for a little while. So not worth the risk. But went headed back to the room, woke my wife up. She started getting up and around. I started packing up some things and getting ready to go. We got basically figured out, trying to figure out how to get stuff off. My chair, the strap up over my shoulder, broke yesterday, so I had to figure out how to get it off the ship, which I was able to get it all figured out. We got the suitcase and stuff ready, and she was going to wheel the big suitcase out, which is great. So I'm like, awesome, this will work fine. So she's wheeling the big suitcase out. I've got the dolly with everything else on it, and then she put her big bag, but it's her small bag, her beach bag, on top of the suitcase. It's not like we're good to go. And then her purse kept falling off her shoulder and stuff, and we were heading down. I'm like, please just give me the other suitcase. Like, just let me take this. Actually, first we left it all in the room, went up to eat breakfast. Went up there, had breakfast. Basically trying to find a table, which now it's mad packed. Everybody's trying to get the last breakfast in before we head out. And it's kind of early for most people. I was kind of struggling no more, but lasted there. So I found a 4-top table, sitting there. A couple other guys came by, and I told them, yeah, Elliott's room, sit down. So we chatted with them for a while as we talked about that. He's an optometrist, so we talked about that. His husband, I'm not sure if he's a kept man or if he's retired. I don't know which, but yeah, they were having a good time. They travel quite a bit, and with him being an optometrist, he can kind of make his own schedule. It sounds like it makes a lot more vacation time than he makes money, but he's happy with it, and that's what is awesome about that. So but yeah, we chatted with them for a while. We had a good time, and then we headed back to the room, grabbed all of our stuff, and then had that weird, like, are we heading out or are we sticking around? Usually we would like head to the pool or something, and today we just kind of felt like, let's just go ahead and get off here. Let's just go ahead and get out of here. So we headed out. We hadn't made it very far. Made it like to the elevator and off the elevator and hardly anywhere at all. And my wife was just struggling figuring out how to drag the suitcase behind her. Like, it was awful. Like, I was like, please just let me take both of them. And she's like, what? I'm like, it's killing me to watch you take this, because like, I'd rather just physically do it than watch you struggle with this damn hard. It should not be that hard to figure this out, but it seems like it can't get figured out. Like, she's cutting the corners and like hitting doorways and shit, and I'm like, I know you never pulled a trailer, but this is like that, but it shouldn't be that hard. So I finally like, just please just give it to me. So she gave it to me, and then I just put them both in front of me, and I'm like seeing this stuff, and I'm like, just walk behind me though, so in case something falls off. If I got one behind me, normally I'll push my dollies in front of me so if stuff falls off, I see it, but I wanted one in front and one in back. And I wanted her to watch back there and make sure nothing fell off, because I got some other stuff stacked up on there, like her purse and all the bag and stuff. Something could fall on it. So she was like, okay. So she walked behind me and I'm pushing everything, which I'm fine with. I have zero problems. So we go through all the checkouts and stuff and recycle our wristband, all that good fun stuff, and everything's good to go. We basically get down to where all the baggage and stuff is, got our luggage, everything's off. We just walk through everybody else's stuff. And there's tons of porters trying to get you to give them 20, 40 bucks to push my dolly, apparently, out to the street, which is like another 200 yards away. And I'm like, I pushed it half a mile right now. I can push the last 200 yards and save myself 40 bucks. So I'm good, dog. Back up. And it's getting a little more of that, I don't know, pushiness feeling of some of these porters, and some of these guys like the baggage handlers are coming off a little more aggressive that I'm not liking. And I'm like, kind of feels a little more third world country to me. Not liking that here in my own country. Like, we're kind of like, see a guy there if you want him, you holler at him. If not, leave the hell alone. Like, you can make it known like this is what I do, but don't. I had like 4 different guys. Like, literally, you heard me tell him no, and you're not asking now. I went from like the young buck, like the young guy, he's like 18, 19, like strong as hell. And had like a 65-year-old man at the end. Like, don't you feel sorry for me? Want to give me 20 bucks to push your bag at this point, 150 yards? I'm like, no, I don't. So, like, whatever. So we get there, basically had to take our picture, which ironically to get back on and off the ship, I got to take my hat off so you can get on the boat. But trying to get back in the United States, I don't have to do that shit. I just walk up, they took my picture, didn't have to see my passport, didn't have to see my ID, nothing. They were like, have a great day. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, nobody asked if I bring booze back, nobody asked if I bring drugs back, nobody asked nothing. Like, wasn't there, this didn't feel safe at all, man. And they're like, well, the ship checked your shit. We bring shit on the ship. I saw people bring in all kinds of fucking drugs and all kinds of shit back on the boat nobody was checking for. I'm like, this is terrifying. Like, we do not have border security at all in this damn country. Like, it is fucking bullshit. But hey, whatever, what do I know? So we get off there, and it's good. I've got some sodas left, which is awesome. Just had ice in my cooler, so it's good to there. We get out to the, I guess, where you drop off the valet looking ass part. And I told my wife, I said, are you wanting to walk to the car, or you want to stay here with the stuff? She goes, well, I don't care. I said, because she's just walking, she ain't pushing shit. And I'm like, well, she goes, what's easier for you? I said, 100% easier for me if you stay here. Let me just walk to the car instead of trying to wheel these giant, both of these, hold these bags and shit together. I can just go to the car, drive back around and get you. You just sit here on this bench and look pretty. And way back. And she goes, let's do that. I'm like, awesome. So I head over, go get the car. Holy crap, getting out of the parking garage also is bullshit. Like, people don't understand like how to do it. It's just, they're awful at it. They're bad. Like, it sucks. Finally get there to my turn. There's like 3 lanes open. They're all using 2, and the guy's like trying to tell them to like go to the right. There's another lane there. Nobody will go, so I just kind of popped over the curb and like passed like 8 vehicles. So I saved a lot of time, but still not all the time. It was a pain in the ass. So get up there, ask for a receipt because I paid with cash, and I wanted some kind of proof that they actually took it and gave it to the parking garage people, not just threw the ticket away, because who the hell knows. And ironically enough, she couldn't print a receipt because she'd hit the void button, I think, which put it there, never put it in, because she also asked me how many days were you here, and I'm like, bitch, the ticket's right there in your hand. It should put it in the computer, it tells you. So they came over and hand wrote me a receipt, whatever, which is crazy. So but then we just drove home, basically chilled out, long ass drive, got to the house. I was feeling sickly and tired and head hurt and all that good fun stuff, and relaxed a little bit. Went and got my run in, came back, had party pizzas, and wrapped it up. After that, headed outside, another cigar, really short one, and went to bed and called it a night because I felt like shit. So that's all I got for now. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.